everyone, thanks for tuning in to see our choices for second grade for the upcoming fall. If you have a little bit of deja vu, I already did one of these videos, but I've made several changes already due to a couple new curriculum that I learned about since I made my choices. So we are still using Heart of Dakota as our spine. We are using Beyond Little Hearts for His Glory, which is written for ages 6 to 8, and my son will be 7 when we start this. He'll have just turned 7, so he's right in that middle range. I'm just going to open it up real quick here. I'm not going to do a real overview of the guide per se. If you are interested in hearing kind of how Heart of Dakota works, I will do a separate video on that. But this is a day. This is a full day's worth of work right here. Each box represents a subject area and gives some assignments and activities to go along with it. Excuse me. And so this is all done for you, completely planned. And I love that it's all on one page, 2-page spread. So we are going to use Heart of Dakota's recommendations for poetry, for history, and for history activities and geography. We are going to also use their reading selection for my son's reading and our read alouds. So we will be using it for a good chunk of our material. I'm just going to come over here to day 5. By the way, this unit 1, is on their website, so I don't mind showing it to you here because they offer this sample on their website. But here you see on day 5 of every unit, they offer a grammar introduction. So that is all we are doing for formal grammar, that one day a week, and we will bring in those concepts into our writing time, our journaling time, just to kind of hit on them again. But as far as formal grammar, that's all we're going to do is what's in the guide here. So I'm just going to show you the things first, what we've chosen to use for the subjects that we're going to follow Heart of Dakota for. So first up is history. We are going to follow their suggestions for history, which are right here. These are the history books that they recommend. And then one of the moms actually came up with a schedule for using the Draw Right Now books to go along with the Heart of Dakota readings. So I'm sorry about the glare there. This is book 3. This will cover the first half of the year up through unit 18, and then starting in unit 19, we will use the Draw Right Now book 5, and we will do this one day a week. If you're not familiar with this book here, I can open it up real quick and just show you. They teach you how to draw a picture here, so step by step how to draw the Pueblo picture, and then give you some copy work. So we will just get out my son's elementary journal that has the space at the top for pictures and has the little lines at the bottom, and he will do this one day a week to go along with our history reading in Heart of Dakota. And these are the books. These are all 3 put out by Christian Liberty Press. This is not the most up-to-date version of the Story of the Pilgrims, but the pages do line up. So those are the resources we're using for history. And I will go over all of the individual subjects in more detail and kind of show you inside the books and everything a little later. This is a supplemental book that we're going to use for poetry. I did look through the poems in Heart of Dakota, and I wasn't a fan of all of them, so this book I absolutely love. I got this for free using the Very Dice app, and so we're going to use it this year as kind of a second poetry book. For math, we are using the Heart of Dakota recommended resource, but the Beyond Little Hearts for His Glory plans include 1A and 1B, and we're actually in 2A and 2B, so we will be using the bigger guide for our daily directions and assignments. But we are using Singapore for math. For what I call clipboard time, it's kind of like morning time. We have handwriting with the good and the beautiful. We are doing level 3, and then we're going to do that 3 days a week, and then the one day a week we will do this Evan Moore resource. I actually have another one, but it's an ebook, and it's Super Sentences by Evan Moore, and then we'll move on to paragraph writing. We'll do that one day a week, and then my son absolutely loves this book. This is Building Thinking Skills. I think we're just like 40 pages in, so we'll do we'll probably take the rest of the year to do this one. But this book he absolutely loves, and it has all sorts of things in it, not just math and problem solving. It has language stuff in it too, and grammar. So we will do that in our clipboard time, 1 day a week to round out our week. And then okay, and this is kind of silly. This is what I have to show you for science, but we're doing more than this. This was just to remind me to tell you about our science program. It's going to actually be, I have it on an ebook. It's going to be Real Science Odyssey, the space, Earth and Space, or Earth Science. I forget the full name of it, but it's basically level 1 Earth and Space Science. And I have that on ebook, and I will be printing out some of the sheets to show you and some of our activities, but we are going to do Earth and Space this year with that, and then probably around December or January we'll add in the distance learning with Bob Jones for science. For geography, we're going to finish this level 1 book and then move on to level 2. We are going to do the geography activities in Heart of Dakota, but they're never enough for my son. He loves maps. We didn't finish our level 1 health reader, so we're going to finish that up in grade 2. And then we're also going to use the family time fitness videos to teach basic calisthenics and stretches and things like that. For continuing phonics instruction, we just picked up this workbook. It was recommended by BJU Press. All we're going to do is use a page or so of this a day right before he sits down to do his independent reading. For nature study, I love this book. We've already started using it over the summer. We are going to continue using the Good and the Beautiful nature notebook. It's terrific. I really think you guys should get it. It's wonderful. For spelling, we are going to go with Distance Learning with Bob Jones. It comes with the student workbook, a set of handouts to go along with the instructor, and then a guide to give you a schedule for the day. So I will walk through how we plan to use this in a little more detail in a subject by subject video, but this is what we're doing with spelling. For Bible, I'm sorry, I was organized, guys, and then it kind of got shifted around. For Bible, we are going to do another distance learning course through Bob Jones. I actually picked grade 1, and it came with this. I love this. I think I already did a video on this. Yeah, I already did a walkthrough of this, but these are just beautiful, like cardstock, heavy-duty cardstock charts and things that we can put on the wall, and they're just so pretty, and we can leave them up all the time so we can kind of talk about it, you know, as the day goes. And then it also came with a student notebook, extra worksheets to go along with the class, and some tests and the test answer keys. I don't really plan to do the tests, and then a daily schedule. So all that came with the course. This was only $49 for the whole course, all of those materials, and then the video lessons. So I thought that was a really good deal. For art, I'm just going to go over these art cards. I didn't bring the whole stack up here with you, but I made these, and I did a video on how I made these. And then we're also going to continue with his class at our fine arts. He loves that. For music, the book hasn't come yet, but I ordered a book from BJU Press, the music enrichment for kindergarten to 2nd grade, and we're going to use that along with piano lessons. And one other thing we're going to use for enrichment is Salsa Spanish, the public television series, I guess you'd call it, that's available free online. So that is the heart of our curriculum. Of course, there's a few other things, little extras thrown in here and there, but this is our main spine. I will be doing weekly blog entries on my blog once I get my blog running. So if you want to follow along on our journey and actually see what the projects look like and hear more about our day-to-day, please feel free to follow me over there on anydayblessings.com. I'm still kind of getting it up and running, but there are posts on there, but I haven't really started the week-by-week blogs. I am going to go back and put week-by-week blogs from our 1st grade year, which was Little Hearts for His Glory, and I'm going to also do some subject-by-subject posts over there too. So feel free to follow me over there as well, and subscribe here. I will try and do weekly videos as I walk through this year, but I can't really guarantee the videos as much as I can guarantee the blog posts. Those are a little easier for me to get out. So let me know if you have any questions, and if you have used Beyond Little Hearts for His Glory, let me know how that went for you and maybe any tips you'd have as we head into our year. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.